5 Fun Facts About Mahlena, Important Stuff Edition. 1. I have been a test prep tutor and admissions coach since 2013. I've worked with a lot of different people, from high schoolers to college students to graduate students to people who aren't students anymore but would like to be students, and I've learned a lot from each and every one of them. The thing that is most telling on whether they will achieve their goals or not is the commitment that they have to, oh, I shook the camera, the commitment that they have to tutoring and showing up. So sometimes you just need to show up and do what you need to do, and that'll take you to the right place. Okay, 2, I tutor students in the SAT, ACT, GMAT, GRE, MCAT, GED, and CHESP. That is a lot of letters and a lot of acronyms and a lot of different styles of learning. However, I've found that many standardized tests have a similar, thought process behind them, because most of the tests are made by the same types of companies. So once you learn to think about how the test makers are creating these tests and how they want you to answer the questions, taking the tests on your own is a lot easier. 3. I graduated from Loyola Marymount University with a BA in film production, and then I graduated from the University of Southern California's Marshall School of Business with an MBA in marketing. I'm really excited to help people who want to continue their higher education and go on to do amazing things. 4. When I took the GRE, I scored a 164 in verbal, which is in the 94th percentile. Taking the GRE is a marathon, not a sprint, so you're going to need to build your stamina to take the exam. I also suggest, among many other suggestions that I tell my students, when you're taking the GRE and you come to the end of a section, ask the instructor who runs the whole center for new paper every time. So even if there is space left on your paper at the end of your essay section or the end of your verbal section or the end of the quantitative section, you didn't use it all, still ask for new paper and new pencil each time. It'll really help because you won't be thinking about what you did before. You'll be focusing on this section and what you need to do now. Okay, number 5. I love to help people learn and overcome their anxiety about standardized tests. Many of my students have anxiety about standardized tests, not because they're not smart, but because they're not necessarily great test takers. Even the ones who are great test takers, usually they are taking a more advanced test than they're used to. So they worry about getting all the right answers and knowing everything exactly. And I try to let them know it's not about getting every answer on the test right. It's about maximizing your score. So in some cases, you're not going to necessarily get to every question because that will just take up too much time from getting to questions that you really know. Standardized tests aren't a measure of how smart you are. They're a measure of how well you will do on that test. And when you keep that in mind, it really helps on your overall process, because most of you are not trying to be the best at the GRE or, in other cases, the GMAT or the SAT or the ACT. You're trying to get into school so that you can continue to do something with a larger career. So look at the test as something small that you have to do and overcome so that you can apply that knowledge on your application and then go off to do what you are supposed to do in the world. Click on the link below to download your secret guide and find out the only GRE books you will ever need. Get the secrets. Shh. If you have any questions about the GRE or applying to graduate school, please email me at Mahlena@increaseyourgreverbalscore.com. Again, that's Mahlena@increaseyourgreverbalscore.com. Thanks for watching.